y'all, it's Sierra, aka the Disc Golf Gal, and I am back today to bring you guys 5 tournament prep tips. So, if you're wondering how to not feel frazzled on tournament morning, stay tuned. Okay, so tip number 1 is to pack the night before. This is the best tip that I could give to anybody in any situation in your life, okay? Get everything done the night before a tournament, a test, a trip, whatever it may be, as long as you're prepared when you wake up. First of all, you're gonna sleep better knowing that you're gonna wake up and just be ready to go. And second of all, you're gonna be less frazzled in the morning, okay? So especially your first tournament, I know this from experience, I was so nervous, you guys. And nerves are normal, but it got me feeling frazzled, right? I was just like running around the next morning like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I need. It gets crazy. So prep the night before. Get your bag ready. Get all the discs that you think you might need. Put them in your bag. Grab towels, okay? Grab extra socks. Make sure you have your pencils and your minis and anything that's gonna keep you from feeling frazzled on tournament day. Okay, so those are a couple of the things that I always carry in my bag. But the main thing is just making sure that you're prepared for a tournament day. Okay, so lay out your outfit the night before, get your shoes ready, do what you need to do so that you can wake up in the morning, you can eat, you can get in the car, and you can go. Tip number 2, make sure that you check the weather. Okay, you guys, check the weather. Do not be unprepared for rain or for snow or for it being really super hot or really super cold, okay? Weather plays a huge part in success at a disc golf tournament, okay? So if you know that you're gonna be playing in the rain, make sure that you bring a rain jacket, an umbrella. I got an umbrella on Amazon from MVP. It was like 23 bucks. You guys, it's huge, okay? I can fit under it with my bag and myself, and it keeps everything dry, okay? So umbrella, rain jacket, make sure that you bring extra towels, okay? I usually bring 3 to 4, sometimes 5, with some extras in my car for round 2. And you can roll them up really tight and put them in a Ziploc bag. Boom, they will stay dry. Even if you don't have an umbrella, they will stay dry in a Ziploc bag. So extra towels, rain jacket, umbrella. Make sure that you have shoes, okay, that are either waterproof or that you have sprayed with the awesome waterproof spray, okay? Get you some of that, it's amazing. And make sure that you have plastic that you can grip onto in the rain as well. So I have DX plastic for the rain. It's incredible, it's grippy in the rain, it's amazing. So for example, those are the things that you might need in rain. If it's gonna be really hot, birdie bags are gonna be your best friend. Also towels to dry off all the sweat. I mean, let's be real. Extra shirts, okay? Extra socks. You might want an extra pair of shoes. Anything that you think will make your day more successful in the heat. Okay, so tip number 2 is to check the weather. This one is important, you guys. It can make or break your tournament performance. Tip number 3, make sure you know where the heck you are going, okay? Nobody wants to wake up on tournament morning and not know where the course they're going to play is, okay? So this is something that will tie in to also having tournament practice rounds at that course, okay? So I try to have at least 1 or 2 practice rounds at the course that I'm playing the week prior, okay? So make sure you know where you're going. Type it in the maps. If you have extra anxiety about that, go drive to the course during the week and then drive home. See how long it takes you. Make sure that you're comfortable with where you're going, you know how to get in, and that will make you feel a lot less frazzled on tournament morning. All right, so the practice rounds tie into that. If you go get a couple practice rounds in before the tournament, you will know the holes. You'll be able to go over them mentally, okay, which is really awesome, you guys. If you know the course, you can go over each hole, what you're gonna throw off the tee pad, what you're gonna throw for your up shots, etc., etc. Okay, so if you can get practice rounds in, I always recommend that. For me personally, it takes away a lot of my anxiety tournament morning. And then make sure you know the location of the course, even if you can't get practice rounds in. Tip number 4. Okay, this tip is important, you guys. Okay, they're all important, let's be real. But I especially appreciate this one because this is something that I didn't realize until I was halfway through my first season, okay? Have a tournament week routine, okay? This is going to help you tremendously for your tournament. Oh, Lord, for your tournament. All right. So anyways, make sure that the week before you have a plan set in place. So, or even the morning of. So for example, one of the things that I do is I don't play a full round 2 days prior to the tournament, okay? Sometimes it can get a little tricky if I'm going for an away tournament and I've never played that course. So sometimes I do kind of break my own rule if I need to go get prep in like we just talked about with the practice rounds. But here locally, I take the 2 days off before the tournament. So if there's a C-tier tournament on Saturday, I will take Thursday and Friday off and I will just throw some putts in the yard, throw some up shots in the yard, but I will not go play a full round. And that's because I want to save my arm, okay? Believe it or not, your arm does get tired, okay? We all love disc golf and feel like we can play forever, always, okay? But if you're playing rounds all the way leading up to the tournament, there's no doubt about the fact that your arm and your body, even your mind, is going to be tired, okay? So that's one of the things I do. The next thing I do, I don't drink coffee on tournament morning, okay? So these are things that you'll figure out as you go through more and more tournaments and figure out what works for you, what doesn't work. I realized that I was having that jiggle arm, the shaky arm, off the tee pad on the first round, and I could not figure out what the heck was going on. So someone suggested to stop drinking coffee. I love coffee. Okay, so that was hard for me, but I stopped and the shaky arm automatically went away. So figuring out what works for you leading up to tournament day is very important, okay? Figuring out your routine. Do I need to take 1 day off? Should I take 2 days off? How many practice rounds do I need to fit in before the tournament if I'm taking 2 days off? So stuff like that is really important and will really save you come tournament day. Tip number 5 is to always remember why you are out there, okay? Disc golf is fun. We are in this sport to have a good time, to make friends, to be out in nature, to learn, yeah? So even if you're not having the best round, what can you learn from that? I always take something away from my tournaments. So even if it's the worst round that I have ever had, I'm coming out of that with a learning experience, okay? So disc golf is about a lot more than your rating, okay? Your tournament rating or your player rating. It's about a lot more than how you did that one round, okay? This is a community. This is a family, and we're here to have a good time. This is something that we enjoy doing. So don't be so stressed out and nervous that the joy of the game is taken away. That is a really, really key aspect of this video, is that disc golf is fun. We are here to have a good time and play the sport that we all love together. So go out, have a good time, do your thing, make sure that no matter what happens at the end, you can take something away from that day. Did you make a new friend? I'm always making new friends, y'all. I will always come off that course with a new friend, okay? Did you learn something about your up shots? Maybe you threw a forehand up shot and it was amazing. And now you're gonna do that moving forward. Or maybe you threw a new disc off the tee pad that you don't normally throw and it was freaking awesome. Have fun with it. Disc golf is awesome. You guys rock. And those are my 5 tips for tournament prep.